Look who's here. It's the grandbabies. But they're kind of all grown up, and it's very scary because I don't want them to be all big and stuff.
Yeah, guys, what's up?
How old are you now?
13.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna be driving in 3 years. How old are you, Taryn?
7.
Jiminy Christmas, I'm only 12.
I'm 13 myself.
13 plus 27,000.
That's not nice.
All right. Grandma's been talking about making pretzels. We have also been to Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, which is rich in German heritage. So now, everything I do, I want to know the history of it. Quit looking. You're cheating. What does anybody know about pretzels? Where did they begin? There's a story.
With dough.
Italy.
Did you say with dough? That's right. Yeah, that's right too. All right. I'm reading from the History Channel. It's called Hungry History, the pretzel, a twisted history. Though the exact origins remain mysterious. So it's a mystery. Legend has it that the story began around 610 AD.
Wow.
When Italian, you saw that, didn't you? Yes. When Italian monks presented their young students with treats of baked dough twisted in the shape of crossed arms. Back in the day, when people prayed, instead of putting their hands together, they crossed their arms. Now, the first pretzels were soft, squishy bread. Later, they made them harder and like the chewy stuff you get today. But we still all like to go to the fair and different places and get the big soft pretzel and dip it and stuff, right? Later, the Germans derived the word pretzel. Pretzel, which sounds a lot like
pretzel.
Exactly. Okay, so the first thing I noticed that Grandma did was she got up and got some hot water, which I'm sure that has to do something with the yeast. Right. Am I correct?
1 1/4 cups.
1 1/4 cups of water, hot water. Then what do you do?
You sprinkle the yeast on top.
1 package of yeast.
Of the water?
And then you stir it in and let it sit for 5 minutes.
So she's gonna stir that up.
Okay, so we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So next we add 2 cups of flour, and then you beat with a wooden spoon for 100 strokes.
All right. Now how many times you gotta stir that? You gotta stir it 100 times exactly.
2, 5, 7, 8, 12, 4, 9, 3, 2, 75, 115,
29,
35, 36, 65, 67, 68, 66, 58, 27, 26,
900.
That was
So hard.
okay.
Now you set this aside for 5 more minutes.
Okay, now we
Oh, set it aside.
Okay.
Okay, set it aside. What if I want to sit on that side?
Well, too bad.
Well, what now? Why do we set that aside?
Because you have to let it sit so it can rise, I think.
So set it aside.
So you add 1 more cup and then...
But we do it slowly, right?
Yes.
I just do a little bit of a time for you.
How many times do you stir it now?
Just until it's like really
It's gonna get really thick now. And then she's gonna have to take it out and knead it by hand.
I want to help.
You can help. It's gonna take a lot of time to do that.
It hurts.
Oh, no.
Pretzels are painful.
The pain is unrelenting. I might die and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this out.
Don't forget to
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It was setting aside.
It's okay now, Mom. Remember I told you about 1 hand?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we've been kneading this for 7 minutes. I took
How
over.
bad did you need it?
You know what? It got kind of messy, didn't it?
Yeah,
So
it got a little bit messy.
Everybody had to
We
wash
cleaned
their
up a
hands.
little bit.
All right. Now we're going to take this and put it in a oiled bowl and let it set for 1 hour. We're going to
Same bowl you did, you just clean it up a little bit,
clean
put
it
a
up.
little oil in it, and let it rise.
We're going to put some plastic on it and we're going to let it set for an hour. Let's clean up this mess and then we're going to get making our pretzels.
I like cleaning up the mess part.
All right.
Look at what happened. Is that
look
not
nice?
amazing?
And we let that go a little more than an hour, so that's why it looks so wonderful.
Look how beautiful.
You can touch
Oh,
it.
that feels.
How's it? Look pretty good?
Oh.
Isn't that amazing? And this is going to make,
That's much needed.
isn't that nice? 6 pretzels. So what we're going to do, let's just do, we'll do 3 and
Grandma,
1.
you act like you've done this before.
I'm a professional pretzel person. So here's what I did. Here's our 3. Now what we have to do here that's kind of difficult, and I'll do this part for us. We have to roll this, let's make it 30 inches long.
Dumbfounded by
this.
the amazement that's going on in front of me.
Does that kind of look like a pretzel? What do you think?
It does look like a
Does
pretzel.
it look like a pretzel?
Try to do this and then like spin it. Something.
Yeah.
Is that right, Grandma?
Yeah, bring it back over the pretzel there.
Well, I did.
Hey, I
Great.
like it. I like it.
We could start a whole new company called Really Ugly Pretzels.
That looks great.
I like
That's
it. That's
really
kind of cute.
nice.
All right, turn start. I like it. Remember, shape it and then twist it, turn it a couple times, and then bring it back over here. Ta-da! That
Yours
looks
looks
pretty
better than
cute. That's
mine.
pretty cute. What do you think, Pops?
It's close
Yours looks
enough.
pretty good. Okay, can you throw it on the pan here? And we need to make a couple more. All right, what we're gonna do next, I got about a quarter cup of hot water here and some sugar in this. You'll be the salt person.
Salt will go
Yep.
on top of
I'll
that.
be the salt and sugar and cinnamon.
Okay, now we're gonna let these sit for like 10 minutes so they can rise a little bit, and then we're gonna cook them at 425 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes.
Okay, we got, look, this one almost looks like a pretzel.
That was
Some of the
mine.
other ones, they're kind of in the shape that I saw in the field with Moses the other day. If they're a little bit darker. Let's call these duty pretzels. You know what I think?
Pretty good.
I think it's really good.
Let me try yours.
Hot. That's
We
mine.
made pretzels, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Okay, sort of like pretzels. They're good.